Here's Cam Little out to get us started.
And off we go from Jacksonville. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Our first carry here for Joe Mixon.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
All right.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, Lion!
Robinson hauling it in outright.
To give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2nd down and 8.
Hey, go! Hey, stop, go! Hey, I'm going, go! Here we go.
Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
2. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
11.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
2nd and 9.
Over. 118. Outside.
Stroud. That's taken in. It's Xavier Liggett.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Here we go. 118. Outside.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Over. 18.
Stroud looking to throw. Another one caught by Collins.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Joshua Hines-Allen there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. Outside.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
Luke Schoonmaker.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Texans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
And he's going to touchdown, but he's got the first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger, touch. Silver.
On the counter, ETN. And this one not going anywhere. They gave it to 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. A gain there of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. ETN up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
30 left. Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Go. Hot.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? Red on red.
Straight ahead, ETN.
He'll get forward for 3 down the 16-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd and 7.
13 Luke. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go, son.
Now Lawrence.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And the Jaguars are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal.
Left. Hey, easy. Ralph. Here we go.
Turton is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, go. Hey, tomato.
Robinson going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars have regained the lead. Extra point safely through. And the lead is now 10-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
You want to see more, you want to see songs and stuff like that. Your body gets
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
11.
Stroud to throw it.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Lawrence will throw. That is caught by Hunter. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, Ginger.
Our handoff for ETN. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled him a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, run! Hey, son. Here we go, son.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
What's up?
And Stroud now to throw.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
What? Here we go. 18. What's up?
Throwing now is Stroud. He's got Brown on the out route complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
First down, Houston.
A draw play for Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a 2nd and 6.
All right. Tony.
Now Stroud. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
All right. Swap.
Here's Stroud.
Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Look at 18. What's that?
They run for it with Mixon. Fighting through.
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Charbonnet.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Charbonnet is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Nice instruction.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Luke Schoonmaker.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Oh, this is blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
11. Brings up second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
They'll air it out deep for Thomas. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
First down and goal to go.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that's going to tie us at 13. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Rip, 23. 30 left.
Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to is across midfield and inside the 45. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Running out of the gun with ETN. And down to the 41.
But hopefully the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
11. Hey. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
13, Lou. Hey, Soko, high.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
The Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hey,
Back to the ground with ETN.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Henry To'o there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Hey, run. Hey, son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter from 13 yards out.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point up and through. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
All right. Tony.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That one complete to Ligon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
18. Let's go.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Lion.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Season 24. Son, this thing's right open. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Open man, it's Hunter. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. It's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now a 2nd and 2. Takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Hey, Jupiter. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Ron. Hey. Tinter. Jack.
Etienne going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Hey.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So there you go, Charles. How about this for a debut? A 2nd rushing touchdown in NFL game number 1.
How about it? It just points to me how confident that this young man is, but also how much confidence his coaching staff and teammates have in it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Why Tony?
Stroud. This ball taken in here by Brooks.
A 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Stroud looking to throw.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. That is caught.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
The throwing again is Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Stroud to throw it. He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 18. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Josh Hines-Allen
in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
That's pulled in by Brooks.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. In motion, the tight end.
Stroud now on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing now is Stroud.
This pass caught with the 4.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
All right.
Now Stroud.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. An extra point try now for Moody.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Next to score, Jaguars 27, Texans 20.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll try the left side with ETN. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
Travis Etienne.
48 yards.
And the Jags are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead.
Point after, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Texans 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Nico Collins.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Texans have got it back to within a score.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score.
And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
It may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Well, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Now 2nd and 9.
Red on red. Hey, sink right. Sink right.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, I'm gun. 13, Lou.
From midfield now, Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he is going to have a Jags first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Rip, 20. Here we go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
On red. Son, it's hot.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Trying to take this home. They'll run. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick here is good. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
All right. 18. Outside.
Stroud. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And they will finally get him down as
as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Ginger, touch!
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right?